G'day legends, Mick here from Fin to Fin. Just doing a quick update on the room. Well, got not a huge amount of changes from the last video. Obviously this wall is all still the same, but as you know, I've been stuffing around with this side, trying to wreck it as much as I can. So this rack's now, I've put a few fish in there just to tinker with it. So it's a few of my koi swordtails I just caught out the little pond. There's shitloads out there, but I just grabbed a male and a couple of females to throw in there. I did the same with the black marble swordtails. They're quite difficult to see, but it's just one pair in there. In here I threw a pair of the cross swordtails, or a trio I should say. A couple of females and a male there. They're the ones that are crossed between an albino firecracker, long fin and a pineapple. And then of course the only two remaining adult size kind of swordtails for the albino firecrackers is this male and female, so I've thrown them in there. So I was going to do guppies in these tanks, but I've kind of had a bit of a change of mind. I do have issues with changing my mind. I was thinking of doing live bearers in them. They're 2 foot tanks. I don't really need a 2 foot tank for the guppies, because I would like to keep the guppies in a bit of a more controlled, maybe in this bit smaller tanks, as I have had a few different ideas. But I was thinking, like, that one's swordtails. I could easily have a few more fancy swordtails come in and go up there. Like, I wouldn't mind some of the red wagtail, the cauliflower, whatever they're called, lyre-tail, and so forth. Different ones you can get. And maybe some platinum mollies, maybe some sailfin mollies, maybe a nice pair of platies or something. So those 12 tanks may get decked out now with some different live bearers. I've still got the odd random guppy in here, just as I to make sure these tanks are all good. And there's a little random endless. So that's the plan for them. Still plenty of work to do. Sort out what I'm going to do with lights and backing, putting something across that back so you don't see the wall. I'll do that on both of them, top and bottom, or middle and bottom I should say, and I'll obviously sort out what I'm going to do with lighting. This rack now, it's just sitting here. There is still a couple of random fish in here, but the lights aren't hooked up. Obviously I've got the little cichlids, blue peacocks in here, still growing up, and a heap of albino cories that were bred. There may be, yeah, I've still got some Julie corridors I've bred, I've thrown in here. They're big enough now, they're adults, so they should be sold. But that's all that's in there. I think maybe a couple of random guppies in the bottom, but that rack's pretty much been pulled down now and ready to be replaced with another one of those. So there'll be 2 of those side by side, and then then I'll work out from there what I'm going to do. I was going to do another 2 of them across the back, but I'm now thinking that these racks may stay here, but the 2 footers here will go across onto these other racks and run vertically. And then these racks may hold just all like the 45-50 centimetre tanks, so literally hold 20 tanks, 20, so there'd be 60 odd tanks across that wall on its own, and then from here all the way around will be 2 footers running vertically. So that's the plan at the moment. So but I do change my mind a lot, so anything's possible. So just my red guppies in there. There was a giant female that I put in one of these trays to see if she would have her fry, but nothing's happened there. I'll throw some food into her after. My blue metal lace guppies, which I've never seen a baby. They've had them, but they've obviously just eaten them. And this female's looking big, but she's also looking a bit, I don't know, not quite right. So I reckon that don't hold a lot of hope out. There's only 1 male left and 2 females, so we're not going to get too much out of that, I don't think. Some more swordtails I've just got to move in here. My beautiful legs. They're not for the camera, that's for sure. Not much in here, just growing out some bristlenose. No point loading these tanks up because they're going to get moved. My shrimp, which I want to get into the shrimp a bit more. I'm just trying to get rid of the glare. These are my yellows in here, and there's heaps in here. They're bred. There is actually plenty. They're on plenty on the glass. Obviously hard to see on the camera, but lots of those little guys all through the moss. And so that's yellows in there. They're going okay. Blues it down here. Now, I only did a video the other day saying I've never seemed to find baby blues, but I did see one, so there you go. So something's happening in there, and the glare's just shocking. And reds in here, they're red as well. They're not a high quality red, and so I'm definitely keen to get some of the fire reds, and I think they're the Bloody Marys maybe. Get them going. So yeah, there'll be changes there. Other than that, it's standard stuff. Got plenty of Silverados. The blue-eyed lemons are on eggs again. So God, I've got that many bristle nose of late, so they're on eggs in there. Another batch. Commons. I took a batch off them the other day. But, I've noticed a few others around the caves again, so don't be surprised if there's more eggs of them. And obviously the German whites, which I've got plenty of. The golden koi guppies kind of had a little bit of an explosion in that tank. All just kind of growing up. And my breeding super reds, they're not real big, but they've had a few lots, so they're going okay. Up here is my blue pandas guppies, so that little explosion, which is always a good thing, because I think I only had the one adult female left. It looks like she's had a few litters back to back. I think they practically breed themselves to death, some of these fish. Just terrible. And you can separate them, but they'll still have fry once they've been with the male. So, but yeah, I'll sort of group out. These are all too crowded. Yeah, just too many fish in them, in all of them. So they've all got to get sorted out. This has just got some coal shrimp in it, but tannins are pretty high in here because of that bit of driftwood. So mainly greens, but bits and pieces you won't see them. My German rams, I'm doing the colony attempt here. They're all kind of hiding in around there. They have been out. Look, they've had 2 or 3 lots of eggs in here, but none of them have been any good. So once I've got my other tanks set up on the other side there, these will go back to just pairs, but I'll probably only keep, say, 2 pairs. I don't think I need any more, to be honest, and if I get lucky enough and I breed them, the amount of eggs they lay, like, I do not need thousands of rams, that's for sure. And obviously we've always got bristle nose growing up in these things. I think there's just some commons in there. Hard to see with the bubbler on, but they're going alright. Up the top we just got our Japanese blue endlers. I've got a heap of these breeding outside in the ponds. Silverados, just another heap of them. There's another pond outside, chock block with it as well. They've been everywhere. Some Cory fry in here, mainly Julii. There'll be a couple of sterlys in there as well. What do we got here? German whites there. Should have my little. Should have one albino cichlid left. He's in this tank somewhere, hopefully. I reckon he's down under behind that filter. Experiment fry. So albino blue topaz, bred to German white. We'll grow them up. What do we got here? The platinum red big ears. And a couple of orange Venezuelan Cories. I ordered more, but the bloke took my money and didn't send them. So the bloke in Adelaide, so he's ripped me off. He only had to send me another 3. And he's just doesn't want to answer anymore all of a sudden. So I'll get on the pages and make sure everyone knows not to buy any of him. 4 red albinos, plenty. Red lace endless, well, that's what I bought them as, red lace endless. I did have someone say they're not red lace, there's nothing red lace about them, but I'm only going by the name that I bought them as. I don't know enough about them. obviously we got our blue purple kois. I did separate one girl in there just to see if she'd have some fry, but nothing yet, so I may have just let her back out, so doesn't matter. L397s are in here at the moment, and they'll move, but and obviously our albino kois. I haven't collected any eggs for a while because I've still got albino kois that I haven't sold. So in here is our 4 red albino guppies, our albino, more albino Bristol nose which are bred. There's bloody babies in here. Here's one up here. Swam up. I didn't take him out, I just left him in there, I couldn't be bothered. But they had plenty, so there's a few swimming around in there for sure. There's more. I think they're super reds in this one. Super red Bristol nose babies in that one. Along with our red tail tuxedo platies. Still a nice little platy, but I threw a heap of them out in the pond, but I haven't had a good run out there this year. Obviously our original breeding male. We've left a few young ones in here that have grown up. There's going to be another male. I'm still thinking whether to do them in pairs or groups. These guys here, when it was just him and the girl, bred constantly. She's up underneath here. They bred constantly, so they definitely, got a good compatible pair. They'll still breed. What do we got in here? Our red cobra guppies. They're going alright. Again, I've got to get all the guppies sorted. Look through these tanks and sort it. I think there's more Bristol nose all through. There's blue-eyed lemons all through here, I believe. God knows how many of them, but yeah, they're going alright. More German white guppies and common Bristol nose. All of them could be sold. That's okay. This one's only got bronze cories in them. I've not bred bronze cories for ages, and I'm literally still got some from the first time I bred them. I get a bit slack, and they're all adults in the other room in the big 4-footer, and I sold, I don't know, probably 100 of them, and I've still probably got 100 to sell, so I haven't collected any eggs for a while with them. I just thought it was probably not worth it. What do we got up here? My normal Crebensis. Hard to see in there if she's on eggs or babies in there. There could be. I've been cleaning that cave out for a few days, so I wouldn't be surprised. I took the other babies out, so as soon as I take the others out, they usually go again. Just a random angelfish and some more bronze cories. Obviously my cherry barbs. I did breed some, but I haven't really tried doing properly in this box yet. We'll get a little fry catcher. Our albino Crebensis, now they've had eggs and babies again that have all hatched. This cave was chock-a-block full the other day, so I'd say they're come out of the cave. They could be swimming around. If you look carefully, you can see a bit of movement. So this is full of babies again. There'll be more Bristol nose in here, without a doubt. Got plenty of Bristol nose getting around. I think there may have been something else in this tank. Oh, some of the cherry barb babies down Bristol nose. Obviously some of the albino Crebensis and the common Crebensis. They're the ones I took off the adults that sparked them to breed again straight away. So that was no issue. Scarlet Badis in here. Pretty shy little fish. Shy and tiny, so you get a glimpse of them. Well, there you go. As I say that, you got a glimpse of a. There's one just down here. If I can just hold the camera still. It's just there's a male up there. There's the male, and that was the little female tucked in there. So hoping we get. I did have a couple of pairs, but I lost them. I lost the other one. So this pair's my last hope. So, but they're going okay. Fingers crossed. Pretty awesome, like nano fish. They're literally not much more than a centimetre and a half kind of thing. Awesome little fish. Obviously some Apistogramma in here. They blend in with the dark tannins in the tank. Nothing in that little tank. That's empty. Some more fire gold pistos in here somewhere. Usually take off when I get the camera up on them. Again, the tannins are quite dark in here, so not easy to see. Agassizi. They were in this cave, a pair of them, so there's two females in here, so not sure what's going on there. I'll keep an eye on it. The Taniata, I think it is. She was in that back cave, and I haven't seen her much, so I'm assuming she's still in there, so I'm not sure. We've got eggs or possibly fry in there. So yeah, I don't know. I'll do a little water top up in this tank. I won't do a water change. But I've got some filters in these tanks that really need a clean too. Like the sponge filters are getting pretty ordinary. But I'm reluctant to do too many changes because of the fish are going really well. So red lace antlers again, and some big massive females and more babies in a tub. So there's plenty of them. Obviously my Panduro, which I lost one. So I only had this guy left. Girl's gone. Orange guppies. Yep. Trifasciata in there. There's a pair in there. They're pretty cool. Red guppies. Now down here was my blue badis, and I lost one of them. So I've only got one left. So I think it's the male that's left, and I lost the female. That's usually the way it goes. And some just fish that I've bred, but well, I didn't breed that guy. I lost his partner, Panduro. I don't have a lot of luck with them, but obviously there's albino, provenzus, and normals. They're adults now. They could all breed. In here we have some Cacatoides, super reds. He's just gone in that cave. So that's pretty cool. There's two females in there, so fingers crossed for breeding my first Instagram. So it's scary to think, because if I bred 50 or 60 of them, I'd probably keep them all. So I've got issues there too. Another little, it's meant to be Vegeta gold, but I don't think they are. But anyway, it doesn't matter. What do we got in here? We've got the old marble bristlenose, and obviously my French blue star endless. Oh, there is a heap of cories in here that I bred as well. I've still got plenty of fish that we bred getting around in some of the tanks, and long fin bristlenose commons in here. I'm growing up for breeders. So yeah, that's kind of it. So a bit of all go. This is the tank that I'm kind of emptying, and then I'm gonna do a bit of an aquascape on it, do a proper Amazon aquascape instead of a half-assed one like last time. So that's the fish room in a nutshell, really. So there's still plenty of stuff happening. I've made it a lot. I've pulled up the tiles, the carpet tiles, and I've made it worse. But I'll get there. I'll have it looking good. Just give me a bit of time. In here, I've had to take some of the tanks out of here to put on that other rack. This is just mainly just young fish growing up. So albino cories, bronze cories, Julii, sturbii. There's some red striped killifish in here. Female getting around. There should be a couple of females in here. There's the other one, so I don't know. Oh, and there's the male. He's just popped up. So I should check those mops, because there could be eggs in there. What do we got in here? Our purple cobras. More Julii cories. The tank of mystery snails. A few random different colours. Obviously, big boy McAvoy there. Just chilling. We've got some electric yellows growing up. We got a couple of princess cichlids growing up. We've got some dragon blood cichlids growing up. Pretty nice. And we've got some long fin bristlenose, dirty reds in here growing up. And then we just got my breeding blue peacocks. So let's hoping the male just hasn't fully coloured up like he should. Dominant male, but give it time. And just more bronze cories, and just the sorters that I'm still trying to sort out. It's been a bit of a mess since I went on holidays and lost a heap, and yeah, it's kind of been on a bit of a back burner, so that's why I was thinking of turning these racks into the live bearers to kind of sort them out a bit and get back on track with them, work out what I want to keep. I think I have just lots of bits and pieces and kind of nothing fish, so I need to really sort out what I want to keep, not try to keep everything maybe. I've got a habit of wanting one of every fish under the sun, but then I want to breed it. It's just not possible, so. But I do like my swordtails. They're not really worth anything, or they're cheap fish, but they're nice. You can't beat, you know. I had a beautiful colony of these, but it's alright. We'll get some more eventually one day. But even like the blacks, like, they don't look great in this tank, admittedly. This is probably the cloudiest tank too, because the glass, this tank's sat outside for a long time, so I need to try and clean it. But they're nice. And then obviously my koi's, these are the ones that I bred, and they've had more babies out in the ponds, so we have a third generation there. So yeah, that's what we might do. But we'll work that out. Yeah, so just kind of won't be anything done. I've got stuff on all weekend, so there'll be nothing getting done this weekend. So I've hit a bit of a brick wall on getting things done, as you do. So I want just, for now, I really just want to get this other rack in there, which I haven't even bought yet, and then get those 6 tanks. Obviously will be on that rack, and I'll probably just bring 6 tanks in from the other room and put them here to make the 12, and then I'll just have a spell for a while. They'll just stay there for now, I think. That's what I say anyway. We'll see if that happens. So anyway, that's the fish room, people. Obviously I did a bit of a night tour the other night on the tubs. I'm not going to go out and go through them again, but there's plenty of stuff breeding out here. There's plenty of tubs. There's more I'm setting up around the other side again too. I'm filling up water. Just got to get my butt into gear. I've got some big 400 litres. I'll do some videos on setting them up with a water as a water feature. Just got to get some plugs. I ordered some, but I ordered the wrong size. So yeah, so there you go. That's it. Everyone, I hope you all have a great weekend. Thanks for all the support, for everyone who does watch and like and comment. It is greatly appreciated. And yeah, please leave a comment, because I will get back to you. Ideas, yeah, always welcome. Alright legends, have a good one. Cheers.